Greetings out there in YouTube land from the planet Earth. Now, I get this once in a while. I don't know what to call myself, honestly. You're a pastor. What religion? You just wanted me to do some stuff, okay? Now, I had a job before and I messed up, and now they put me back on it. And a little bit more this time, right? Uh, I lay hands for Jesus. All been healed, right, Lord?
Right.
You feeling great, aren't you?
Yeah.
Lana got better, right? Craig got better, everybody, and then the guys with cancer and all that before. And then he wants me to minister on these times, because we talked about a lot of stuff, right? It's so nice to talk with, by the way. Right? I know a bunch of countries I'm supposed to go to. My wife had died and come back before, so I was using her for confirmations a lot, because, she could hear the angels really good after she came back. Jesus had told her it was only for a little bit because I needed her for a while. Well, I got lucky to get a bunch of years that way, but she passed not that long ago out of the country, right? But before, I'd gotten all this information, like just this confirmation of these countries I got to go to, like India, Australia, Africa, Netherlands, England. I'm gonna be traveling around. I got a lot of invites from the Philippines and such. I get prayer requests of people, and I mean, a lot of people call it site a porn site. I try to tell some people this is the site that the God wanted me to work the field on, right? They actually had Christians out there, the real brothers and sisters out there who believe, not just the lukewarm, but people of faith. There's so many disabled people that God put in my path here in this one site, and there are other brothers and sisters out there now writing stuff, and really good stuff, because I struggled for a while, right? So I didn't want to repeat stuff too often, right? And, but, are you a pastor? What religion? Well, yeah, Jesus wants me to minister in these times, but what religion? I don't do religion. I follow Jesus, right? That's the problem. People turn it into a religion. That's where it got all funky and weird, man. He's saying it ain't about that. God is not about a religion. He's about faith and a personal relationship. Look at Revelation 7:9. Come on, man. I said it's a pretty big family, wouldn't you? And especially with the locations. Now, some of them were from the past, clearly, and some will be from this current, right, and the future coming. But because if you look at the locations and all, right, they're from everywhere. So it teaches about discrimination and everything else. But I follow Jesus, and that's my family. And they want to know what religion. Well, I don't know what to tell these people. I'm asking you guys. You got any idea? What they're all into wanting a title, and I'm not into titles. God is no respecter of persons, so I mean, does it really honestly matter? So I don't. What am I supposed to call myself? Lord and I can't figure it out. We're laughing about it, right? I just figure I'm just a servant of Jesus, right? Servant of the Lord, right? Doing as told. But all these people want a title. I didn't go to no school and study doctrines and dogmas and then to get some permit. I got picked for the job by Jesus himself. Like in people in the Bible, I'm just one of many. That's the whole thing. I'm one of many. There's a whole bunch of them out there. They were picked by Jesus to do stuff. A lot of people are called, right? But few are chosen. I'm one of the chosen ones for this time and place. A guy who won't even talk to me right now because he's got his own issues to deal with. Yes, some people are, right? God told him, some stuff about me. So he knows my future and all that. I told him some things of the future, but God himself told him some stuff, right? He wanted to know a little bit about me. And then the guy wouldn't even talk with me. But he knows I'm going to be doing stuff, but he never labeled me. What is this people with labels? I have no idea, but if I have to have a label, am I called a pastor? Am I called a minister? My wife said I am to minister on these last few days that we got left that we're in right now, right? So what do you call that? That's a good question, right? You see, Lord, so what am I? Right? Exactly. Am I a pastor? Am I a minister? Am I a preacher? I have no idea. I just thought it was just me doing what Jesus wanted, right? So if it has to have a label for it, what kind of label would it be? I lay hands for Jesus. And he wants me to go global for a little bit. There's some people, specific people I have to go see in some countries. And then it's a working vacation. He's going to put other people in my path. I know a brother, Charles, in India. He's going to drive me around, and they just had a healing over there when they want me to pray for a lady that's on her deathbed. God was not going to have none of that over there. Come on, man. He just stirred the flames of hope even higher over there, right? They're running around praising Jesus because the woman's well. Right? I mean, all things are possible with God. He prepared a way on the site. Some people are giving me a hard time about calling it a porn site, and everybody's turning around getting excited. And all these people from the countries, of course, that Jesus wants me to go to, boom, 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 popping right up. And will you pray for me? Will you come and lay hands on me? I mean, When they tell you God will prepare a way, as long as you stand tall in faith, I had people give me a hard time about being here, telling lies about you name it. Cost me subs over there. It didn't really matter. The whole purpose of being here on YouTube was to build my confidence back up, because I'd been in a cave over a decade alone, just being molded by Jesus, right? I had all these strokes and all that stuff, and I had that little lack of confidence. I lost my dentures; they were stolen a long time ago, and with everything else going, I didn't worry about it because I didn't know if it was being alive from breath to breath. So Jesus started me writing again, and I thought just to build up my confidence a bit in that, and I didn't realize that he wanted me to go over here, YouTube, and that was to build my confidence up a bit, so I could speak a bit and get a little bit bolder again, like the way I was. And here I am getting ready for your own road shortly. He's going to say when. And I don't really know because he has a sense of humor with me. And I got this thing about Sergeant York. And so I was telling people about it. And in the middle of talking to one person who didn't even like me, which is really funny, he said, just wait till next March. And that's only a year and a half, right? And he's got an awesome sense of humor. Because I like Sergeant York, the 1941, right? And it's because it's a true story. I mean, wow, I mean, lightning bolt. I mean, not that too many people don't get struck by lightning, okay, and they'll walk away from it, right? And then God used that man in just 18 months to turn his life around. True story. Amen. I would have loved to have that guy next door to me, I tell you. Oof. And you can rely on that, man, because he was a man of God, right? Wouldn't have to worry twice about that guy. If you were down there and you got hurt, that man would be right there giving you a helping hand. Because that's it, that's the way he is, right? Today, some people claim to be a God, and all you see them is hating on each other and all that. I ran into so much Hebrews 5:11. I mean, when Jesus tells you stuff, you figure somebody would want to hear it? No, man. They all, we got the doctrine. We don't want to hear about somebody like Jesus pulled from the dead more than once, raised from the grave. Hey, come on, man. I wasn't in the hole in the ground, but hey, man, when you die, your heart flatlines, and then I was sitting there figuring, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 it starts by itself. So they left you in a hallway, just that one time alone. Like, come on, 16 and a half hours, a heart stopping, flatlining for a while, and eventually starting by its own again. Nobody came to help me. They're looking for spare parts, as you know, right? Come on. Right? But what do you call me? I just a child of God, but one of many. So if I have to have a title, what would it be? Well, you can write a comment and let me know. Is it I'm a pastor, am I a minister, what am I? Because, I mean, after I'm done my little going around a bit, I already know, you already told me in the future I have to buy a couple of acres, and just so people can camp out or whatever, tents, campers, trailers, whatever, when they come to see me. And I minister and I lay hands, and just like Jesus, nobody eats till after I'm done. And that was like right from Jesus. No way, no how. Feed nobody till you're done. Anyone that listens to me, when I minister up there, gets fed. And that's from Jesus, so I obey. So what exactly am I other than a faithful servant of the Lord? Because these people want a title, some of them, and I don't know what to tell them. I hope you could help me out with some good, good replies. Anyway, have a great day. Bye-bye.